falls off is the blade steel is unfortunately only 3 CR15 MOV, so it's not a super great steel. It will sharpen up really quick, but it's not a a real heavy duty steel. As you can see, the blade is coated. It is a drop point, and we have a flat ground, but it looks like it's only flat ground to right about there. It's a pretty short flat ground. It's glass reinforced nylon on the handles, and then we can see it's tip up on the carry. And unfortunately for you lefties, it's only right hand carry only. It doesn't really look like it has a way, just because the way the pocket clip is set up to reverse it. It is a deep ride pocket clip there, as you can see, kind of goes almost all the way to the top. This is a made in China knife, and like I said, this is kind of a beefy guy, and it's coming in at 4.9 ounces, almost 9 ounces for a little over 3-inch blade. So it is definitely over the ounce and inch mark that we definitely like. So let's roll in our comparison knives and see what that stacks up against. So first we're going to roll in our K-bar dozer, and you can see, like I said, even though this isn't a very big blade, it is kind of beefy. I mean, our dozer here is 3 inches as far as blade length. You can see right there, it's pretty much spot on. In overall length, they're about the same, but really the difference is if you look here on the dozer on the bottom compared to the Haul, you can see quite a bit of a difference in the Haul. It's quite a bit thicker. So then let's pull in our Gerber flat iron. And you can see, as far as sharpened blade length, we go sharpened. Again, this flat iron's pretty deceiving, but overall blade length is a bit shorter. But overall length comparatively, it's pretty much right in the middle of these guys. And again, if we take a look at the thickness, and you can see it's even thicker than our flat iron, which is itself not a thin knife. Alright, so let's put these guys away. Okay, let's close this up, and again, it's a button lock. So you press the lock, and as you can see, unlocks the blade there. And I will say that this secondary lock here, that if you press the secondary lock, it will not close the knife. See, it will not close it, so it locks it open and it also locks it closed, so now you can see it won't flick open. So let's go ahead and keep this locked for a second. We'll pull our shorts and get those in the shorts and see how it rides in there. So these are shorts or stand-ins for khakis. So you can see it is a deep ride, pretty deep ride. You can see it does pretty much disappear in the pocket. You have a little tiny bit hanging out the top there, but it's almost not noticeable. Like I said, it is a beefy knife, so you're going to kind of feel it going in there. If we flip these around here real quick, you definitely feel it. And I will say that one of the things that I did notice when I was doing this is that, let's flip these inside out real quick so we can see what it looks like inside out. You see right there, it takes up a lot more room in the pocket. I mean, your knife's here, so it's like you can't get a whole hand in there. I will say the one thing I started to say previously is that some of the finishing on this, you'll see, you can kind of see right there some rough spots where it kind of gets your hand, where it's just the milling on this. There we go, there it is. See right there, where it just wasn't quite finished 100%. And so what are we looking at as far as pricing? So this knife is kind of all over the board as far as pricing. I picked this one at Smoky Mountain Knife Works for $18.99. That was the cheapest I can find it. It basically ranges from that $18.99 all the way up to $44. So really, if this is a knife you're looking into, you really need to kind of do your homework to find your best deal. They do have a few different colors. They have the blue, black, orange, and this coyote brown. So it's kind of a big, beefy knife. It is, it's a solid knife. It would be good for outdoor work because you do have that secondary lock, so you're not going to worry about, even though it's a button lock, if you fire it or anything, it's not going to unlock on you because you do have that secondary safety feature. Which is, it's a little weird to have that sort of a thing where it's a assisted with a button lock and then a secondary lock. But if if that's something you're worried about, then it will definitely be a little bit more safe for you. So there we go. Flick it open. And there we go. So that's the Gerber Haul. So thanks for coming by, guys, and we'll check you out next time.